I really want to know, what was your initial reaction when you realized that you had gotten the film? And there's pressure on remakes, but I didn't consider this one a remake. It was really a standalone film. So how did you approach this film, and what were your thoughts when you first?
I mean, I was so happy about getting this part, and it was a lot of the joy was connected to the, getting to work with this director, Jose Padilla. I'd seen his movies, Bus 174 and Elite Squad 1 and 2, and he's just one of those guys that has such a strong social and political point of view, and has a great visual style. It's both gritty and poetic, and his idea of the story that he wanted to tell by using RoboCop as a concept, I thought was just brilliant, and then to get to work with people like Samuel Jackson, Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
I had so many important scenes with Gary too, and I got to play opposite him. I mean, that was a dream come true for me.
And growing up, were you a fan of the films?
I was a big fan of the original. That's why actually I was a little hesitant at first. Actually, when my agents told me that they were remaking RoboCop, and they wanted to put me in the mix of it, and I said, like, I don't think that's good for me. And then they told me that Jose was going to do it, and then I completely changed it, because there's so many wrong ways you can do a remake.
Exactly.
And when sitting down with Jose, I realized that this is the right way to go. Yeah.
When you were growing up, what TV and films were you interested in that got you to become an actor?
I mean, when I was a kid, I loved all these gangster movies, Scorsese, all the Scorsese films like Mean Street and Taxi Driver and Goodfellas and Scarface.
The classics.
But I think later what made me become an actor was when I also started to watch like John Cassavetes films and started seeing how reality in on film and seeing real relationships and that's always been my appeal and I what I want to be a part of and so I think it was a combination of those two kind of worlds.
Yeah.